It's like, wait, who? Passed away, but he saw one of his coworkers that he built up a friendship or relationship with. And I'm sorry for his loss. That is unfortunate. Damn, this nigga did mad video. All right, let's check out what Double B had to say, and then we'll check out the last portion of what Captain had to say. Let's take a look. Give me a second, guys. Let's add some verity. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. All right, let's see what Double B got to say, man, with his punk self. With his false claiming eyes.
What's happening? What's going on, man? Good, How was Nashville? Bro, it's actually unexplainable, man. It's a damn shame that everybody couldn't be a part of it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know who this is. I don't know who this is. Does he have any kind of
It's real, to be honest with you. It's just a whole different vibe, whole different environment. Stuff that went down is so big for this genre, and the fact that we still got issues that everybody can't come to grips with and put egos aside, it's pretty sad, to be honest with you.
Why does everybody have to be friends with y'all so fast? Why does everybody have to be friends? I'm just saying. Just me, in my personal opinion. Why does everybody have to be cool? Why do they got to be buddy-buddy? What do people feel uncomfortable if there's some tension or beef? Like, what's up? Like, why is that like a scary thing to people? It's okay to not like everybody. You don't have to like everybody. Nigga, you got to like everybody. You got to be cool with Come on, bro.
That's facts. I've been in and out of the live, and I just got back late last night. I've been trying to wrap up my album, sending stuff out, so I was jumping in here and there, and then I come on the late, and then it's like, you see the same shit, it's the same culprits, the same shit. All this stuff it's corny at this point. It's the same, it's fucking gay. It's gay. Kurt, fuck you, Kurt. You're just.
Well, I have no hate for the alphabet community or any community at all, man. But I don't think anybody got to be friends, bro.
A scrawny little dick riding shit talking faggot that ain't never done shit for anything but ride nuts to get views. That's the problem. None of us have a problem with Ryan. None of us. I've never had a problem with Ryan. Y'all took all that shit and misconstrued it from the jump. I think he took this whole thing to another level. I've always given him his props. But you get in there, bitch, and run. I watched you text.
It's almost as if, look, he turned his camera off like a biatch. It's almost as if Double B went and got him to go handle his bidding. Like, yo, you go talk crap to him for me.
Then cry to Ryan Fleming, hard target all week in Nashville. You talking about me? You're just a bitch, bro. You're the type of people to keep this shit.
You're next to the biggest bitch. Like, you're literally on screen with the biggest bitch. My bad. Let me hear what he had to say.
Going. When all the negative energy, if you'd have seen what went down in Nashville.
Wait, so that way. And I ain't even going to defend Captain Kirk or that, because you was up there pumping that shit when people were saying that same thing about me. You're the one keeping it going, Beast Boy. It's all on you. You control grown-ass men. So now they're doing that same thing. That's their attack. Is they point their finger and they blame you. I'm saying in general, they blame anyone. If they got a beef with you, it's your fault. You're the one causing the divide. Then it's me. Then it's him. Like, come on, man.
Over 100 artists came through in the 4 days I was there. Not one bickerment, not one argument, nothing but daps, love. How's everybody doing? This, that. No clicks. You're the type of people that's wrong with this whole thing, bro.
No clicks.
Fan bases get divided because people like you, these reactors, the whole time. You're nobody. You weren't anybody until you got on an avenue that accepted you, and you think you're something. You show up to my videos and act like this, that. You ain't shit, bro. Stop with all the dumb shit, bro. This doesn't have to happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't.
So is Double B somebody? Is the person that's next to you somebody?
It doesn't have to happen. Everybody's could be one solidified, cohesive unit. No, but it's always those two or three to get in there. He said this. He said, oh, it's some 8th grade drama girl bullshit. Why? because you're not involved in it. You're not a part of it. You got only one person you're going to ride from that sack from. Grow the fuck up, dude. We're grown men. And here's another thing. The internet ain't.
This nigga literally got Outlaw Nation on his wall and tatted on his body. What is you talking about? All right, my bad. I ain't trying to defend Cap because he definitely don't say nothing when people be trying to lie on me.
So. Real life. All that you doing here, you don't do in real life. I promise you that. So stop with all that dumb shit. The problem is,
ain't nobody can come on here and say that to me. I know that. I know that, nigga. Ain't not a soul. Not a soul could come on here and say that to me. What? Not a single, not me. Niggas can say that to me. What? That's why they was praying and I wasn't in that Walmart, nigga. That's why Double B went to check to see if the coast was clear, nigga. Because, this would have, oh, my bad. That was picture me slamming the hell out of somebody, my bad.
What Adam, Demon, and Broadnex did?
In an actual ring, not a parking lot, like in a ring. I say everything I say now into somebody's face in person. What's going to stop me? But they saying that to Kurt, though. They saying Kurt won't say this stuff in person.
It bothers people that weren't involved because they've seen the pictures, they've seen the video, and they're like, damn, this was big. When people throw their egos aside, things come together and magic stuff happens. I've been doing this for a long, long time. That was one of the coolest experiences I've had. Hats off to all those guys, 1,000%. We're, as people, we're over it, dude. It's just too much. It's just like, get a life, dog.
Speaking for everybody.
Like, for real.
All right, this is the last time I'm going to pause it crazy. How are you speaking for everybody on the planet, though, nigga? What is you talking about?
Very well said. What up, SMG Jimmy?
Not at all, actually.
SMG,
What up, bro?
it was good. It was good meeting you this weekend too, Jimmy.
Dude,
Like,
it was great meeting you, bro. Absolute pleasure, bro.
So I just tell people, man, like they don't understand the vibe, everything that was going on. And it's like, you were there. I was there. There was no shit talked about anybody in this job. I'm the first person to tell you right now. I don't.
You doing it now? What?
Fear no man. I fear God. And that is it. Not one man.
I don't even understand how like anybody's saying anything about shit talking. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm a guy that didn't know anybody, right? Going down there.
Right.
I had no access to anybody starting off in the beginning, right? And they invited, like I somehow got an invite through my dog Chad Arms. Shout out Chad Arms for letting me know what's going on.
Good people, man.
Shout out Chad Arms for letting me know what's going on and getting me down there, telling me to get in the car and drive.
Oh, so the Jam Wang posse.
7 hours. I just drove back 9 hours right now. I'm tired of shit. But I didn't know anybody going down there. And, dude, I left feeling like everybody was fucking family, dude. Like, right. I mean, I can't tell you how gracious everybody was the entire time. Like, it was absolutely a wonderful experience.
No insult. He was hitting some numbers out there back in the day. The Creek dude. His recent stuff ain't really hit like that, but that's what happens with Tom. But he got some songs that's up there. That's in the millions.
It was a situation where it was not expecting to be shown the love that I was shown. Can't believe the amount of love that was shown, actually. And thank you. All I can say is thank you to everybody involved. Like,
yeah, for
thank
sure,
you, Adam. Thank you, Demon. Thank you, Broadnex. Thank you, Mises. Thank you, Chad, because y'all motherfuckers did some dope shit.
Yeah, like for sure.
Ass kissing stuff.
And that's what we've all talked about, man. It's crazy. It's like
I got to speed this.
The only thing that came up there on any negative aspect whatsoever was, why does this thing, like, why is there this group that just has to always talk to, it's not real if it doesn't involve this person, it doesn't involve that person. Everybody was invited. Everybody has been asked to be a part of it. Everybody has been this was a collective, cohesive thing for something that started a long, long time ago. You know me good. I'm an open ass book. I don't hold back from nothing. I'll tell you straight up what's said, what's it. There's no shit talk. There's nothing there. It's like nobody has time for the negative stuff, and I watched your interviews from the clips and everything after you and I had the first discussion. That's how people take this internet and chop them up and take things. It's nobody taking things out of context except for the little reactors that think they can make some stuff out of it. Let me go run to this guy's here. Talk. Go back and look. I never talked shit. I gave flowers the whole time.
And you want to stream with somebody that does that?
You stupid.
Let me just.
I'm confused.
Fruit snacks.
What's that? Like, who's talking shit? That's what I'm confused about.
The same old little Captain Queer or whatever his name is, and just a couple of other.
Kurt?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's like. Kurt's
always been good to me too, man. Everybody like.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's cool
good to me too. Like.
Everybody's cool to you till they find a bigger branch to hang from, and that's not what this was about.
No, this wasn't about that at all,
bro. There were dudes in there that legitimately have gold records. There were platinum producers coming through there. There's guys in there that have 400.
But those guys weren't sitting there acting like that at all. Like everybody was there.
There's guys in there with
everybody was treated equally. Everybody
platinum producers. So we acting like the industry ain't inflated. Come on, man. Everybody
was given an opportunity. Everybody was treated completely great. And honestly, the only thing I got to say about it is if there's a narrative going out that people are hating at that event, that's just an incorrect narrative. Like, it's bro. Fake news.
I ain't hating. I just don't care.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what's going on down there. It's a bunch of love and everybody showing love and really,
and that's how it should be, man. It's like I've said from get-go, like I'll never, ever, ever discredit what Ryan's done for this genre, what he does all the time. And he's all, like I said, on the original interview, he's always been great to me. He's been cool to me.
WB is such a bitch. He barely saying a word.
I don't know him. I've never had any experience.
Exactly. I don't get into anybody's beefs and qualms. I don't know any of it because I stay in my own lane.
That's what you're doing right now.
Pride myself on that. If you got an issue with somebody, that's cool. But guess what? There were people in there that I make no bones about it. And he's been on the show. Smo and I started this shit together. Smo and I have had 13,000 falling outs. We sat in that damn studio the other day for 8 hours, laughed, hugged, talked about.
But that's what real friendship is. Real friendship. Exactly. You don't box with your boy.
Right. And that's what I'm.
No, it ain't. A lot of people won't say that shit. Unless we throwing gloves on, nigga, just for fun. I don't think you should be fighting your friends. Nigga, that's some mentality I had when I was a kid. I'm too old, nigga. You want to actually injure me and hurt me? I got work tomorrow, nigga. I don't want to be friends with somebody that want to hurt me before work.
I'm getting that. If that's the case and you can't ever get to that point, you was never a real friend to anybody in this shit to begin with.
I agree with that because, I mean, if it's your real friend, you're going to go through it sometimes.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, dude, I'm just over the shit. I know people just get tired of just nonsense. Like 99.9, and I'm telling you right now, I don't know half of it because I don't get involved, and that's the problem with these little reaction pages and this, that, and the other. They throw their input in on stuff that they don't know about. They just listen to what an artist
goes. So what? What you gonna do about it? That's the real question. So what? There are mad reaction channels out here. Are you gonna shut them all down? Like, what are you gonna do a stream and talk about it every time? Like, what? You're on panel with someone who did that exact thing. What with the people that you went to go visit? You know what?
We all, even when we're writing songs and whatnot, it's a braggadocious type business, regardless. Rap music, you're always conceited, arrogant, braggadocious to an extent. That's part of that rap culture. People take everything that somebody puts on a record and takes as gospel, as that's the person they are, and that's how they live life. So it's comical at this point, man. Just know this, T, that what went down there, and I'm lucky enough to go back. I'm going back down there Wednesday and just sitting with the 3 head honchos.
I don't really know much about this guy, but it sounds like he just admitted to making up stories for his raps.
To watch and
not in like a storyteller.
Talk and do some things.
But it is what it is.
There was nothing but love that entire week.
Say something else, nigga?
Planning on doing it again.
Speed this up.
Dude, hats off to all 3 of those guys. My whole crew. dude, it was epic, bro. It was epic, and I feel bad for anybody that didn't come be a part of it. And the people that say, "Oh man, I'm trying to," it was wide open. Everybody knows that. Everybody had an open invite. We did the exact same thing as everybody else. We showed up in Nashville. We got an Airbnb. We waited. We got the address. We showed up the same way everybody else did. There was no set package. There was no set criteria. There was no set agenda. There was no for anybody ever went to college.
Closer, I would have showed.
There was no syllabus. There was no time. We didn't know anything. We showed up because we were told to show up, and everybody that showed up got an opportunity. Everything they said was true. That's just all.
Not only that, they did it in an extremely gracious way. They made sure every single person was heard. They made sure everybody felt, good. When it was criticism, it was constructive criticism. Yeah. It was all like everybody was helping everybody. I've never seen so many people just like talking to each other about and love doing what they're doing. Just communicating.
The dopest part to me, there were 2 or 3 different times where me and Damon were off in the corner. We were talking. Great dude. I've known David for 15, 16 years, and we're just over in the corner talking. And what would happen is when one song would get finished, they start playing a beat, people start writing, coming up with ideas. But there was a point on the 3rd or 4th night where I looked at him and I was like, look around the room right now. There's a beat playing, dope beat. Not one person had a pen out, not one person had their phone out, not one person was trying to write to it. You know why? Because everybody was just enjoying the fellowship. It was like a locker room, bro. And that's what's missing. And then you still take it, alienate the few. The few want to alienate themselves. Why? Everybody's got the invite. This is a cohesive thing that could be so big, so much bigger than it already is.
I've never seen so much like underhanded passive aggressiveness. We don't want no beef with Upchurch, but everyone who didn't come, like, because he didn't want to.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, there's probably 10 of us that have gold records. And it's like, there could be another 10. There could be another 20. This could actually become a drop down on your Spotify and your Apple Play and all as an actual genre if it continues to grow. But if there continues to be division over just dumb shit, man, like it makes old people like me just want to bow out.
So hip hop in general, which was founded on things like battle rap, which you would say caused division, did that stop the growth of hip hop in any way, shape, or form? Did KRS-One stop hip hop from growing? This sounds great. I barely know who the hell this is, but this don't sound right. This sounds foolish.
I don't see it being that though. I mean, everybody was so unified this week.
Oh yeah, there's for sure.
If there's a division, it's a small crack. It's not a big one because there's a lot of love being shown from a lot of people.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, there was love being shown from everybody, man.
That's man.
But I'm just saying, like I'm sitting there at the Airbnb and we're catching strays and these little messages from select groups that talking. Oh, we ain't listen, man. Grow up or throw the hands up. That's what it is. That's just.
I mean, that's the way I was treated. If somebody wants smoke with anybody that was there, I got the back to the people that just treated me like a fucking family member.
That's how it was, man. It was a big ass family. Great time. I got word that it's going to happen again for sure next year, and maybe those people will come around and realize that hey, this is bigger than me. It's a genre thing. I hadn't talked to them about. I don't even know what they're going to call the project and everything, but I personally, I would call it personally. Damon Jones, Adam Calhoun, John Broadneck presents the genre because it's so diverse at this point. You know what I mean? That's it. Make it easy. Let's call that shit the genre. Roll with it. Because I mean, you got hip hop heads in there. You got some real old school country rappers in there. You got country singers in there. You got it's just unique and it's really really cool. But it's just the constant separation of a few people. And that's fine. If you choose to do your own thing, that's cool.
It's like
but just nobody's talking shit about you.
He's saying the same thing over and over.
Nobody cares. Just know that your invite was there. I got two dudes I thought was boys of mine for 10 or 12 years talking shit about all of us on the internet. Like, grow up, bro. Because the internet ain't crazy.
You said Carl Usman? Nah, this is a character from a TV show called Martin. It's kind of like a joke that I had back in the day whenever I would pop up on streams. If I wasn't taking it serious, I would use this because the ongoing joke on that TV show is this character don't work, don't have a job. So I thought it was funny. But no, that'd be crazy. I'm saying, Carl Roseman, that's wild.
For that, I mean, that's crazy. For going and experiencing something like that, to have shit talked to you about you. I had a blast. I thought it was fucking awesome. I think that If they're talking shit, they're just fucking haters. And that's literally my, that's
I
literally
think a
how I
lot
feel
of
about
people,
it.
it's like any aspect of life, though, too. I think when people, you know,
You ain't doing something right unless they're hating on you.
people want to see you do. A lot of people want to see you do good until they start doing better than you, and that affects people in certain ways. And if they can throw that ego and that pride aside and be like, "Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just go down there." And if they just stepped in and realized, "Dude, good to see you. So glad you're here."
Begging.
The love they would get and the
They begging Upchurch to come. It was begging.
opportunity, man. It's just
Let it go, nigga. Damn.
it's baffling to me at some people's mindset toward all this shit.
Appreciate the $10 super chat. Justin Tom said, I'm going live with Captain Kurt Wednesday.
Hey, that's another real one too, man. I watched Justin.
Shout out Justin, bro. He was a real one to me as well.
I watched Justin do one of the realest things I've seen. I mean, I've been around locker rooms all my life, professional sports, this, that, and other. The music thing, I'm still kind of new to, but what he did the day I got there early, it was me and him and just the three cowboys running the show. And Justin, hats off, man, if you're still in here. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. You do present them with this Pete Rose, let's hustle. Nobody's betting on us, or they're betting on ourselves. That was super dope. We had a great time. Everybody was cool. Like I said, man, it was all walks of life too, bro. Like anything you could imagine a person being, they were there, and everybody was accepted. And that's how it should be. And it's just getting old at this point, man. It's like, listen, the ones that want to yeah. Listen, there's enough people in this genre at this point. Set up a live stream, charge $5.90.
Bro, this is like a 35-minute video of him saying the same thing over and over again. Double B saying nothing. The dude at the bottom ad-libbing occasionally.
Now get about 5,000-6,000 people on there. Put the circle on, put one camera up and show the fuck up and handle it. And then shut up after it's done. You get beat up or you beat that dude and then it's over. If you're that tough of a guy on the internet. But other than that, man, shut up with the bullshit.
No. I'm going to say whatever I want. And I'm not fighting for free. Unless I'm defending myself. So if you think I'm going to show up to fight, you out your damn mind, nigga. Y'all too old be setting up fucking old school gang fights like you in the Warriors movie and shit. Nigga, go do something.
Stupid.
Go cut me a check and then I'll throw the gloves on with whoever in the video game.
Facts.
Man, that's where I'm at.
So I take it the environment was like in North Carolina where everybody
the exact same. That's the only way I can explain it. It was exactly how it was the day we were all there in North Carolina back. Well, it was 4th of July, right? 4th of July weekend. Yeah, same exact thing.
That's Saturday and Thursday. Yep.
It was just like a big ass reunion of people that have known each other for a long time, or meeting somebody for the first time that had heard about this person, that knew of that person through this person, and it was just all love the whole time. It was the best environment. I mean, it was super cool. I don't know what's going to transpire from it, because I know that, dude, I was there just maybe 4.5 days, and they cut like 17, 18, 19 tracks when I was in there just in a few days. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know what's going to come from it. There's going to be a couple volumes or what. I know they're going to do it again. It's impressive. Granted, like,
where I'm about to start. Yo, I do not want to hear them yap about nothing.
Anything for the first time. There was a little bit of I wouldn't say mass confusion. It was just kind of let's find the right flow. Yeah, a little chaotic. And that's why I think Target spoke about it on your live the other night. He was like, it would have drove most people crazy, but for them to be able to corral it, keep it to like, all right, let's work on this, because it was the excitement. It wasn't chaotic in a bad way. It was just so many people in there just vibing, having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I talked to Adam today. He said they had a total of 200 people come through.
There's no doubt in my mind. Because like I said, if I had to guess, there was a.
Oh my gosh! Speed this up. What are they talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? Got me sounding like Bobby from King of the Hill, nigga.
There was one night in there.
What are you talking about? Y'all remember the episode?
At least 40 in there. I saw at least 100 in the couple of days I was there for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was super dope, man. Had a real good time, and I think people are going to be really impressed with what came out of it. I mean, there's a legend walking through there, dude, and then there was like a lot of guys that we've seen on the rundown.
Right here. They don't want to battle rap; they want to fight. But they're supposed to be country rappers. This is what he's saying, right? Confusion. Exactly. Now y'all feel me. Y'all get what I'm saying. This sounds crazy.
Younger guys coming up and coming in. Like, for example, Coca came in and at least the tractor was just like, whoa. Like, I mean, it was
like one of the worst album promos I've ever.
It was neat. You know, there were guys in there that literally, you know, had 300 or 400 followers that were treated the exact same as somebody that's got 350 million YouTube views. You know,
I can vouch for that. I'm one of them.
No, it was cool, man. It was super cool.
That's dope. Somebody put in the chat, who do you know who's going to own the masters of all?
You know what? I don't know. And here's my short and simple answer. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because when it's all said and done, dude, it's a collective piece of art. You know, I don't think
if it's a collective, then everybody would own the masters. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sick of this.
They gave a shit who jumped on their track with them. They shouldn't have. I don't think anybody gave a shit who wrote the hook and then who sang the hook. There was none of that. I don't think anybody gives two damns about anything other than being involved in something that dope. For real. And that's how it should be. Go back to the days before people bitch about splits and this, that, and the other. When you know that song's gonna stream 800 times, you might make $40 off of it. You got to do. Back in the day, it was, hey man, you do a feature for.
How are you bitching about splits? Splits take like 2 seconds. How much did you write? Okay, 33% of the song. All right, 33%. Sign in. Like, I was signing split sheets when I was a teenager. What are you split sheets don't take that long. And it ain't something to argue.
For me, yeah. You do a feature on my album? Yeah, that was just how, and that was the same type of atmosphere. It was just, let's all work. And
I don't think money even came into the equation for anybody there.
Not at all.
I think it was all just about networking and love and just, it was a beautiful thing, man. A lot of different walks of life coming together and just for one purpose.
Justin Times, appreciate $20 super chat. He said, dude, it was folks that I may have not seen eye to eye with there.
These guys don't sound serious about their music. Right. And mind you, dude on the top right has like I guess, I'm not going to say a following. He has certain music videos or songs that did do numbers, right? He don't sound like he moving right business-wise behind the scenes. But maybe some people don't want to get into that whole writers thing or do the whole split sheets. I come from I was a rapper first, and then I started songwriting and producing. Then I got some success doing that. And then for some weird reason decided to start doing everything else I wanted to do. I'm going to start doing mixed martial arts now. I'm going to be a YouTuber now. Right. But from what I remember, split sheets are fairly easy.
And when it was all done, after speaking, just chopping it up, realized like why the hell we even had an addiction.
Hey, he probably say that to me because I never knew Justin that well. I'm just saying, like straight up, but I love that dude, man. We laughed. We got a lot in common. We're both sports junkies. Dude can rap his ass off. And what I saw him do when he presented in flags and shit, I was like, hey, that's a real ass dude, man. I gained a ton of respect for him right there on the spot. But no, I know where he's coming. There were dudes that, I didn't think, first impressions are first impressions. There's people that might have opened a show for me 15 years ago, or I might have ran across 12 years ago that might not have clicked. First impressions are everlasting. Oh, by the time it was over, everybody's, hey, take a shot of whiskey with me. Let's have this. Hey, let's work on this. Dude, it was just dope, dude. There's no other way to explain it. And again, man, hats off to Adam Demon and John. Like they ran a pretty good chaotic mess into a cohesive type atmosphere, man. That's all I can say. And I'm in there walking around with my dog all night, chilling. People just passing her around like she's a.
I still got like 2 more videos to watch after this. I think I'm gonna watch one more, and we're gonna do the other one tomorrow, if that. Because this nigga, they yapping about nothing.
Part of the crowd, it was like it was wild, dude. I didn't know what to expect, And man, I came away with a lot of admiration for a whole lot of people in this whole thing.
That's dope. What kind of dog was that?
She's a mini.
I had a few fights. I was always into martial arts as a kid. I'm just like, why not? Got into like a lot of street fights, and then like all the OGs in the hood was like, yo, if you're really good at that, why don't you get in there with some people that know what they're doing? And I was like, okay. And then trained for a few months and went in there and started competing. And I think I did pretty good. But then I fell out of love with the sport of it. Right? It just was like, I'd rather do something else. I'd rather come on here and talk crap. Right? I still train, but I'm not actively still competing. Let me see. Where's this picture? This is for my first fight, too. This picture that I'll be showing. It's just because it's in my collection on the app that I'm using to stream. Am I tripping? Did I change delete? No, I was right. Yeah, that's my first fight. And the dude was bigger than me. And this was, I feel like it was like over 10 years ago. It was, for sure. So imagine what I could do now, martial arts wise. But yeah, I did MMA for a little while. Jiu-jitsu tournaments.
No, I had one for a long time. I used to take on the road with me. She was called Rhodey. That was my road dog. And when she went away, it took me a little while before I was ready again. And it was just the time and everything. And I didn't know. We might have talked about this earlier. I'm seeing it now. That's another reason why I respect you, because I'm a diehard Steeler too, T. So I just want to let you know, dog. I was hesitant as shit about being able to get off and on, so I wanted to check in tonight. But
I appreciate you coming up, and I appreciate your support. It means a lot.
Yeah, for sure, always, man. And keep doing what you're doing with us. And like I said, man, it's just it all.
I hate reaction channels. People start drama. Keep doing what you're doing. Reaction channel that starts drama. You keep doing what you're doing.
Fizzle out now, work itself out over time, but nobody has hate for anybody in this shit that I know of. Because I don't get into any of the dumb, I don't get anybody's personal stuff, so I can't ever interject on it. But from my standpoint,
what the yo. So I don't know. I can't say nothing because I don't get into personal stuff. So let me talk about personal stuff this entire stream. Let me just come on here and
I can tell you now, like, everybody's good.
Just in time just said, Jeff is white. That man was wearing Ninja Turtle sandals with no socks at 20 degrees.
Bitch, I can't reach my motherfucking socks to put them on, dog. That's the thing. Hey, I had boots on the first night. Everybody said I was too tall. Then you showed up the next night. I had on flip flops. Like, damn, now I'm too little. So I didn't know how to take it. But yeah, man, it was good times, man. I really appreciate everybody that came out. And like I said, man, we'll do that shit again for sure. You know what I mean? So
that'd be dope if y'all do it every year.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to escape not doing it again. I think for one, because so many people are going to want to experience that again. Two, they'll have a better idea of how to run people through in a less chaotic manner. I think a lot of people were so excited. They were coming in, coming out, coming in.
Come on.
Yeah. Hold on, I got to take what that.
We done.
We had our one night downtown Nashville, and that was the only time we didn't do anything. In fact, I got to go back to Broadway Street on Wednesday. Somebody called. They found someone tell Babe let the dogs out. And this is what's so cool about him, man. He sat off on the side. He sat over there and helped coach a lot of things, harmonies, backups, this, that, recording. Nah, say it like this. All right, cool. That's all I needed. Say it like this. All right, perfect. Boom, boom, boom. And he did that. And he'd sit back and help. And for somebody of his, I'm going to put on here, it's like, I just want to pop in for a minute. T, dog, I got to crash it out. I'm going back down there Wednesday. I'm going to be on Texas for a couple weeks and down in Florida for a couple weeks. I got to wind it down. I'm still getting over that. I had that damn pneumonia a couple weeks. I'm worn out, brother.
Well, just so you know, Kurt did put in chats. He said he never said a bad word about you.
But dude, you're the fucking snitch and the troll to all this. Just man up and admit it. Everybody would respect you more. I watched the text messages you're sending to Target. Nobody said this. Stop, bro. You start and create all this shit.
You know this. People you're on panel with that do that exact thing, who platform that exact thing. Mises literally admitted that to me, that he got it from this crew. The reason why Mises was coming at me in Kansas, because of these guys over here, apparently, that team. And I ain't even trying to defend Kurt, but that just sounds crazy.
It's okay. I'm not.
Kurt was literally on this damn podcast doing this. It was fine when y'all was theorizing and breaking down bars. You got barked on and changed your whole damn fucking format.
That's the type of person you are. That's fine. I don't care. I'm good with who I am. I know my worth. What is yours? That's the question. Like, I don't care.
You care.
It's just funny because you and a couple other.
You care. You talked about it for 30 minutes. You care. You care. Especially if you didn't get paid to do it. You care.
Other ones are the issue here with all of the rumors and all of the bitching and complaining. 99.9% of everything could be handled by each artist or their individual issues, but it's the little, hey man, they were just saying this about you. They were just saying, when we know that was you the other night when I wasn't saying shit negative. You take it out of context. So you know how to find me.
I think Kurt's just on one side of the road and ain't going to switch sides of the road at all just because he's standing by his boy. And I respect that.
I respect that.
I respect that loyalty.
You can, but don't take it out of context.
In the same breath, these people were down there showing all of us a lot of love. So why wouldn't we stand by our boys?
Bro, I'm a Florida State fan. I stand by them after a 2-10 season.
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't go running bitching like they were saying this out of context for clickbait so I can get some views because I don't have talent. That's who you are. You have.
I could get some views because I don't have talent is crazy. Holy smokes, they going at Captain. Once again, can't say that to me. I know that's for damn sure. I got too many talents. I was successful in multiple fields before I decided to become a YouTuber. And I barely do reactions. But right, I just started getting back into doing reactions. Most of my content is just me talking.
You have to accept that as a person and as a man before you'll feel better about yourself and stop doing that dumb, petty shit. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's taught shit like you think they do. You take things out of context and go run to your master. That's the problem.
Well, you know what? Damn. Run to your master is crazy. Run to your master? I can't even listen. He talking about Kurt. Kurt got to respond to that. If he said that to me, I would respond.
Problem, brother. That's the problem. So
you talking about you ain't never. And then look. Kurt was in this chat, right? As we're watching this, well, not as we're watching, but as they were streaming, he hops in chat and says, I never said nothing bad about you. Kurt. This nigga just went off on you for 35 minutes. Violent and calling you all types of stuff. Just said, go run to your master. And you still trying to squash the beef in the live chat?
You ever want to clear shit up with me? You're more than happy to call. I'll listen. I'm going to laugh at you because I know you're full.
You don't got to. Kurt, if you ever take any advice I ever give you, you bet not. After what he just, you better not air that shit out live stream and video the same way they just did you. You could call me after I just shitted on you for 35 minutes. Nigga, what? What? Nah, I ain't calling nobody. Plus, I don't really need permission to talk about anybody. I do what I want. I'm different from these other content creators. And I say the same thing in person. So I will. I'm just broke, so I ain't paying for tickets to be flying all the way over there just for immature people to fight. Like, nigga, nah, I'm cool. Pay me for a fight. I'll pull up. If it's like a official, like boxing thing, right? I'm not just out here throwing fisticuffs on anybody. Once you get paid to fight, you should never do it for free again. Like the Joker said, when you're good at something, you don't do it for free.